Hello everyone, petar.jacimovic here from vicofanalysis.com. I want to post the update on the GBP USD and to alert you about my positioning. Pretty much, as you know, I advised you to watch for some buying opportunities last week on intraday and short-term perspective, and if you follow my I attached the account and I secured the position, and what happened, actually the price back here on the lower frames, and I got some buying positions from this stage here. Price went higher, 60-70 pips, and then price closed me on the break even here, on the break even here. So I tried to see if this is actually potential reaccumulation, and actually what happened is this is not a reaccumulation, and this is more the redistribution, and this is the pardon, this is the more redistribution. So actually we went to the trading range, and then price went higher and then went all the way lower very strongly, and I started to build selling positions right now, and basically most I build, I'm risking like 120 pips, and I'm going for about 300 pips my first target, and 500 to 600 pips the second target, but I'm going for 1-3 ratio. I will try to catch on the British pound USD. So basically we try this, it went to the break even, so we didn't lose. That's important, and now I will explain you my reasons for selling. First of all, according to 30 minutes, we see that actually this massive supply which came here in, why this is a not reaccumulation, and why this is probably will maybe retest this or just continue lower with some lower corrections and continue much lower, like few hundred pips. The reason is I saw once I got some buy positions from this stage. I was like 100 pips in plus. It was about 1:1 to ratio, 1 to 1.2. I didn't want to close. I secured, and price went here. This is for me big sign that we went for trading range. Price retest successfully here and didn't have power at all. And this is when I see this, I know that this is and price all the way back to the trading range, very easily break through on the lower to this support here, and I know that this area and this trading range is actually put a redistribution from the downside, and it's a very simple, because if we got a strong power, if we got a lot of institutional and strong buyers, the price should easily go strong upward movement in a 1-2 days, go like few hundred pips. Since that didn't happen, we went opposite and we went lower. I know this is right now distribution, so I closed the positions on break even. I didn't lose anything, and now I'm starting to build selling positions. So again, the reason is distribution on intra frames, on like 30 minutes, on 1 hour. Also, one interesting thing here to say is this massive selling climax of supply actually confirmed the something which I will show you right now on the daily time frame, which is the breakout of strong support. And this is the why this selling climax was just temporarily exhaustion from sellers, and temporarily buyers build positions here, and now the strongholders and institutions starting to rebuild selling positions slowly at this stage here. And I will explain you right now what's going on here on the daily time frame. My setup is actually triggered according to a daily time frame combined with multi-time with 30 minutes and 1 hour potential redistribution. And also you can see on the daily this as well, this redistribution. It's about 7 days base, about actually the base is for itself in like 6 days. This is a flat trading range, flat base, and then price went higher and spiked lower in the next day. This is like spring on the daily time frame, and this is confirming me that sellers are much more stronger, and that selling positions are much preferable, and that we may see the good run here. So we got a flat base. Now let's see the overall picture on the GBP USD. What we got is, as you can see, clear head and shoulders formation. We have the head and shoulders, left and right side. We broke the neckline here. Price retested that successfully, and we started the basically the GBP is in massive downtrend, and this was the topping action around this stage here. You know, this head and shoulders formation took the time to form. So it's not like, as I said, the major things, the major swings will not form just when the price go here and then massively start. It's a very rarely situation. Basically, it will create some base, some patterns like head and shoulders, or some flat base, but big flat base, you know, maybe even to shake out some sellers, take them stop loss, and then back to the to lower price. So we got the head and shoulder formation confirmed here in the background, retested successfully the neckline, and then what's also important is to see that we got the lower swing highs, which is a clear sign of a downtrend. Now, when we see this, we know that for sure institution and large smart holders are bearish. Now, what we need to do is to find the right time to enter, which is very important, to find the right entry trigger in a trend. We know that we are in strong downward trend, and now we want to try to find a good opportunity where to build position. Some of the aggressive sellers start to sell at this stage here, where is right now my stop loss basically, but that was a risky entry. So it's a very aggressive entry. They benefited, but sometimes they lose because of this aggression. This time it worked. But what I usually waiting is to see the confirmation. You know, we don't need to rush. Basically, what is confirmation for me? If we go from this upward and we go to the downside, you know, this will confirm redistribution, and that exactly happened. We went very strong day here, and this is a very, very qualitative day. You know, and this is a bearish engulfing pattern as well. If we speak of candle formations, price reacted from the swing lows from this stage here and these swing lows here, and we saw also today we're continuing with that. Also, we are below the 10 simple moving average here, and that is also very good. So the reason again for entry is the redistribution on the 30 and 1 hour. You can see clearly if you go to the lower frames. This is for me big redistribution, and it's worth like few hundred pips, like 300 to 500 pips for sure. I don't know, can we achieve that or not? But I know that I will secure the transaction I sold here if I see that price reach this swing low and 61.8 expansion. This expansion actually came from this 4-hour A, B, C points, and projection is that 61. These are projections. So I'm really expecting 61.8, and due to big background on the daily time frame and reactions on the daily time frame, we really may expect even 100% expansion or even 161.8 in the next days or weeks. Basically, I want to catch 100% because that is around 1-3 ratio. It's about 280 pips, and my risk is actually about 110 pips. So I want to catch that 1-3 ratio because I'm happy with that. And but if you have two positions, you can watch the 161.8% and try to catch even 500 pips, risking 100 pips. And this is the high probability setups I'm speaking about. When you see the larger background confirming that, and the thing what I tried here with the buying positions is to also we didn't know if this is a reaccumulation or distribution, but once I saw that sellers got a lot of power here, and I got stop loss and break even, and we went very, very fast through this trading range. This is a clear sign for me. Sellers are very, very strong here, and this actually selling climax and massive supply, which got the volume really about 200% more than average, actually confirmed what? It confirmed the breakout of this cluster here, and this is that day. So it's a very, very strong confirmation from sellers. They pushed here then buyers try to recover this, but sellers, they continue to build selling positions because they are much stronger. They have big capital, and these I'm speaking about the banks and hedge funds, so they want a lower, they want a stronger dollar, a lower and weaker pound, and this is what I'm expecting. So basically my plan is to wait to see 61.8 on the test and then secure after 120 pips and hope for the best that we will go to reach 100% expansion without reacting on, without you know, the price go to hit our stop loss or break in. But anyway, I will be very happy if I secure on 61.8 and then wait 100% for 1-free ratio. So this is a classic how you can, we will see the result of this. My stop loss is actually the area where the massive you know, you don't need more than this stop loss, because this is also above the 61.8 from this swing high to this swing low, and really if the price have power again to back here, something isn't good here and better be out. My risk on this setup is 0.5%, and I'm going for 1.5 take profit, and I hope it will be good. You can follow my trading basically on the Explorer, on the Forex Factory Trade. I also have my Facebook account, and I want to show you that absolutely you can trade. And this is a, by the way, trigger according to the daily time frame, and clear flat base here, clear a downward trend, head and shoulder formation in the background, projection very good. Also this 100% is, if you see this area, this is where the demand started, and this is a very good area to put a take profit first and then the second here. It's exactly perfect area. So area around 1.4 800, let's say 60, let's say 70, 1.4 870 is my final target, and the second target is 1.4 580. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my analysis, or if you want to learn my method, you can trade basically any instrument on any time frame, but I prefer like short frames, short return time frames. Even I like to trade like daily time frames, and watch the lower frames to see if I see some accumulation, distribution, or reaccumulation, redistribution. Watch the basis, watch the patterns, and trade according to that. Try to catch the high probability setups and take the good risk ratio. That's pretty much what you need to do on the Forex. If you really like my analysis and want to learn my method, you can visit my website vikofanalysis.com and check more about my mentorship program. Also, you can add me on the Skype. I will put my Skype username in the description on the YouTube video. Also, feel free to subscribe on my YouTube channel and follow me on the Forex Factory Trade, the art of trading by Petar Serbia. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed and wish you good trading and have a nice day.